Hello students, and welcome to a new semester. Your Spanish instructor. My name is JCTC and I wanted to give you a quick review on how to access the Blackboard content and how to complete your assignments in MyLab. So if you're used to logging in through MyPath, which has all the links that you need, then you just click on Blackboard and then log in with your username and password. Everything that you need to do will be on the class content, which is that tab that it's highlighted with that arrow right there. Once you click on that, you'll see a folder like this. Usually I hide the weeks that we're not in yet so that you don't get confused. So you will see, for example, if this is the week 1, you will only see the week 1 folder. So once you click on that, you will see the content for that week. I always have tutorials. If a student missed class or something, there's always content there that you can review, and then you can click on the week 1 assignments folder to take a look at what it's due, and you'll see everything. I also include in there a link to the MyLab, but I'm going to show you how to access it without having to go through there. So there is a tab on the menu that says MyLab Spanish, and that's where you're going to click. The first time around, you're going to need to register. As you can see in this folder, I've already included your course ID and your access code, which you're going to need in order to have access to your textbook in the MyLab assignments. In here, we're going to click on this Pearson MyLab and Mastering course home. That's going to take you to a page like this, and you're going to click on register as a student. Then it's going to remind you that you'll need your course ID and your access code, and you click OK, register now, and that's where it's going to ask you to the course ID, and after that it's going to ask you to an access code after you input your information. To input your information, you're going to click on create Pearson account, and it's going to look like this. After you do this, like I was telling you, that's when you're going to be asked for the access code, so make sure you can paste it there. If you forgot to copy it, it doesn't matter, because this opens on a separate tab, so you can go back to the tab where you click to get here to copy that access code. Then it's going to look like this, unless you have another Pearson class, then you might see more than one class, but usually it's just the one. So you're just going to click on the Spanish class there, and that is going to take you to the home page. And in here I'm going to show you in a minute how to complete the assignments, but I wanted to point out, because it's very tiny and it doesn't look obvious, that little square there where the arrow is, that's how you access your textbook. So once you open your textbook, it opens in a separate window. So you make sure that your computer browser has pop-ups enabled, because it opens on a pop-up window. This is the front page of the textbook, and I want you to know how to navigate it. So what we do is I usually open the table of contents right here in this button, and then I find the front matter and I scroll down to scope and sequence. And that way you can find by chapter and by topic the page numbers, and when you click there, it'll take you there. So I know those on week 1 we're going to be looking at the alphabet, so let's click on that one and it'll automatically take you to that page. The content on this page is the important one. It's at the bottom. And what I like about this textbook is all vocabulary words or pronunciation will always be highlighted in yellow, like you see here. And what it does is when you click on it,
buenos, B, Buenos.
It reads it to you. So if you ever have, you're not sure, you have a concern about how to pronounce a word, then you could just go to the vocabulary page and click on that. I also want to show you how to complete the assignments this on student view so that it looks as close as possible to yours. What I do is I assign a deadline to each class for the next week. So if week 1 was October the 6th, then the first assignments will be posted on October 13 because that's the deadline. And that creates this little blue clock you see here. If it's red, that means you have past due assignments. So you click on that date and you'll see the list. And what you can do is this one only has 4, but if there's more, it'll always say detailed activity schedule. So you can click on that and it'll take you to the complete list where you can click and get started. Now, to complete an assignment, you're going to click on the title. Sometimes it has a button that says start here, and that is going to open on a new tab. And always read the instructions. Instructions are always in English. And this is a click and drag assignment. So this, I'm gonna grab, let's see, arreglar dormitorio, and I'm gonna put it here because that's where it belongs. Once I'm complete, I finish, I'm gonna click finish submit for grading. And then it's going to automatically give you your score. I scored 10%. If you are not happy with your score, you're welcome to try again by clicking this button. And I hope that was helpful to you. Here you have again how everything is going to more or less look. You have buttons to check on your grades and all of that. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email to my university email that is on your syllabus. You can also find my cell phone there if you need to text.